Hey guys, it's Miss Pham. This is a video tutorial on how to get your Blendspace project started and what are the components, what needs to be in your Blendspace. So first thing you have to do is go to Blendspace. Okay, let me go ahead and sign out so you see what it looks like. Once you get here, if you haven't been here before, it will look like this. You will click Join Free and you'll create your own account. I want you to act as if you are a teacher. You can sign up as one or another. The teacher account allows you to create blend spaces. So I'm going to log into mine. Okay. So here's my example blend space for you guys. Let me click on it. Once I click on it, it should open and it allows me to edit it. So let me show you a couple things. Here's a template. So I can do basic squares. I can do a 4x4 grid. I can do long bars. I can do a trio where I have two small spaces, two big spaces, and two small spaces. I can also do mosaic. Mosaic's kind of trippy. I'm not really big into that one. I like trio for this one because there's two major sources I want you to have. Number one will be your video. So you have these drag and drop resources. So if you go on your right hand side, you have a toolbar. Your toolbar allows you to access YouTube, Google search, Vimeo, which is another video search engine site, Flickr if you're looking for images, Educreation. This is where you can upload your Educreation video that explains your notes and you can search for it. So for example, if I'm doing photosynthesis, I can search and I can come up with something. Let's say, for example, I found the one I'm looking for. I can click on it and drag it into one of those boxes. Now, if I didn't like it or I need to move it, I can move it to another space, or I can even drag it out to the trash can and delete it. There's Guru. I'm not really sure what Guru is, but it looks like it's where you can add games or videos, PowerPoints. This first one's a game, an educational game about photosynthesis. You can link a specific website. You can upload a file from your computer if you need to. If you load things into a Google Drive, let's say you're loading your notes on here, you can put it on your Google Drive straight from your iPad, and then you can pull it from here and put it on to your computer or a bookmark. Now, so those are the ways you can upload your information or your stuff. The other thing you need to know is what actually falls in here. So I'm going to go back to Square. Okay, number one, you need to have two videos that are from external sites. So from YouTube, from Vimeo, from Educreation, something that you didn't create on your own. I want you to go and look for, research two videos that you think might help you. If you're doing DNA versus RNA, maybe a video explaining the different structures and highlighting the differences, like DNA is double-stranded, whereas RNA is single-stranded. Or if you're doing photosynthesis, I saw for photosynthesis, I think someone's made a rap. So maybe, that helps you remember the song. Things that you think may help someone remember or understand the process better. Remember, this is a review project. It's supposed to help you guys. Not only is it going to help you, it's going to help other students in my third and fourth period, and possibly students from other biology classes. So again, two videos need to come from external sources. My videos is how to use Blendspace, so it's another overview of how to add resources you can watch. The other one is how to use the app called Educreation, and that leads me into the next thing that you need to do. I am currently working on it and I will add it to this box, but you need to add your own video, a video that explains your notes. So I want you to have maybe a picture, or you can write up your notes on your iPad, and then I want you to explain what's going on. So let's say you're talking about, I'm going to pick DNA again. You're doing DNA and RNA. So I want you to go through the notes of DNA and say, DNA stands for deoxyribose. nucleic acid, and it is double-stranded, and just go through the notes and explain it. If you're doing pedigrees, explain the different symbols. Tell your viewers or your audience what does it stand for. What is a pedigree used for? Why do we even have it? Then down here I want you to put a visual representation of your notes. So have a copy of your notes on here. You can just take a picture of your notes and upload it, or you can type them up, or draw it however you want to where someone can go on here, pull the notes up and just read it. Then they can watch the video. Then I want you to have another, number 5 will be either some kind of graphic organizer, or it'll be the extra step I want you to do. So in each of your folders it has your topic, and then it has you doing things like scientific method. I want you to explain and create an actual scientific experiment while going through each of the steps. So instead of a visual representation may be a experimental design in which you circle and you say this part is the variable because it's the change. This part is the control. It's where we kept it the same. Here's our hypothesis. You can circle things, or you can go through it as a video. Or I may have you compare and contrast DNA. That could be a Venn diagram. That may go into this space. Now the last thing I need you to have is a quiz. Your quiz is 10 questions. So if you go into your quiz, you should have question 1. Write in your question. So blah blah blah, I can type in there. Then I can type the answer choices and then pick what's the correct answer. If I want a 5th answer choice, I can just press add. If I don't want one, I can delete it, or I can delete any of these. I can delete a whole question, but you have to have 10 questions in total. I also have 10 questions. These questions pertain to what your project is about, and it makes sure that you know what you're doing. Okay, so again, you need to have 2 videos, 2 external videos. You need to have 1 video explaining the notes. You need to have an electronic copy of the notes. You need to do the 6th, or the explain piece, the piece where you take the information and you apply it at a higher level so that people really understand the information, and you create the quiz. Make sure your quiz is linked to this higher learning, as well as your notes and your explanation. Again, you'll be working on this in class. This is just a video that you can look at when you're at home and you have any questions. I would suggest that you look over this video a couple of times, as well as looking over the education video and how to get started with Blendspace. I'll see you